Hey there, it's Daniel with Nature Made. Joining me today is Dr. Susan Mitmesser, who heads up science and research for Nature Made and Nourish, our new vitamin and supplement subscription service. How are you, Susan?
Hi, Daniel. So nice to see you again. I'm doing well, thanks.
It's good to see you too. We haven't done this in a while, so it's nice to get back into talking about health, in
Yeah,
particular stress.
yeah.
So
I was hoping that we would be out of quarantine by now, but no such luck.
I know. So last time, our first video about stress really focused on the different types of stress, so acute stress, chronic stress. But for today, we're going to pivot to how stress impacts our health. So I'm just going to lead in with the first question and ask, what are some of the signs that indicate that someone is suffering from stress?
Well, let me first start with a shocking statistic.
Yeah,
Remember from last session, 75% of adults are impacted by stress right now, and that was a recent poll.
yeah.
75%, that's pretty impressive for the US population. And how stress can be exhibited, which you may have seen in family and friends, is irritability, anxiety, depression, change in sleep habits. So things like insomnia, inability to fall asleep, or inability to stay asleep, and even chronic headaches can be attributed to stress.
One of the things that I've learned from this series is, you know, the health systems are so interconnected, and so one issue can actually have a snowball effect across multiple systems within the human body. So I'm assuming stress is very similar in that way, and I'm just curious, what are some of the bigger systems in our body that are actually impacted by stress?
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Daniel. Our body systems are interconnected, and we talked about this in one of the previous sessions. But four of the primary systems that are affected by stress are the cardiovascular system, the
Mhm.
muscular system, the digestive system, and our immune system. Those four systems are really impacted by stress, and specifically chronic stress.
So how does stress impact the cardiovascular system?
So the primary way in which stress can impact the cardiovascular system is really by the increase in blood flow. So your heart pumps blood more when you're under stress. And remember our stress hormones, our friends adrenaline and cortisol? Well, those actually help the blood vessels constrict. And so ensuring that the blood is getting to the organs and the muscles. But when you have an elevation in your blood pressure over time, this can put you more at risk for heart attack and stroke.
So how does stress impact the muscular system?
Stress can impact the muscular system by making our muscles tense. And so when you tense up, usually your muscles will then relax after the stressor's gone. But under chronic stress conditions, this muscle tensity can actually cause tension headaches. And a lot of people complain of stress in their muscles around their shoulders and their neck. And so, these muscles stay tight and constricted and they don't relax.
How does stress impact the digestive system?
Stress can have an impact on the digestive system, really wreaking havoc on your GI tract, which would include also your upper GI tract. So many times, if you already have heartburn or acid reflux, those things can be increased. But if you don't have those existing conditions, you can start to exhibit symptoms. In addition, you can start to develop ulcers in your stomach or stomach upset. In addition to stomach upset, can lead to chronic diarrhea or chronic constipation. So it's really shifting your bowel habits and the stresses, and so it can be exhibited in numerous ways regarding your GI tract.
And last but not least, because it's our favorite subject, how does stress impact the immune system?
Stress impacts the immune system by really wreaking havoc on our ability to have that innate and adaptive immune system fight infection. And it just makes us more susceptible once those invaders get in to fighting them. And so your ability to produce white blood cells to fight these things decreases under stressful situations. So, bottom line, stress impacts our whole body system. So when we think about stress, let's think about ways to decrease stress in our lives.
Hmm.
Even in a pandemic, there are ways to do that. And
Right.
let's think holistic about it. So decrease stress, improve sleep, increase and improve your dietary habits, and increase and improve your physical activity. All of those things help deal with stress, manage stress, and help your body be more resilient.
That is the perfect way to end this segment, because next time we're actually going to really dive into all those specifics on ways that you can manage your stress. So thank you for that. And thank you for your time again.
Well, always fun to join you, Danielle. So thanks again for having me.
Well, until next time, stay safe and healthy.
Yep, you too. Bye.
Bye.